Peggy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to 31 Days of Tarot. This is a list of prompts that Ethony puts out each January. I think this is fantastic. It's so much fun to get to know other people in this community and what their interests are and what you guys are into and what's been stalking you and you've been enjoying in 2018. So it's a whole bunch of prompts about that. And today's prompt, we are on day 8. I had to look because I was like, what day are we on? Day 8 is top 5 decks on your wish list. So I struggle with this a little bit because my collection is getting to the point where it takes, usually I don't know I want something now until I see it and I know it fills a particular niche in my collection. But there are a few upcoming releases that I am definitely watching. So 2 of them are collaborations between Colette Baron-Reid and Jenna De La Grataglia. I can't say that name. So these 2 collaborated on the Mystical Shaman Oracle along with a couple of others. They also collaborated on the Good Tarot and the Spirit Animal Oracle, all of which were beautiful. I love the artwork, but something about those decks just hasn't worked for me. So Mystical Shaman I own or owned, depending. It's going to be looking for a new home soon. That one just didn't work, and the artwork is stunning. It is gorgeous. There's nothing to complain about the artwork, but the symbols, the particular mix, something about it just, I've tried, it's not happening. So that one didn't work. The Good Tarot, just not my style. And Spirit Animal Oracle, as much as I want to love it, I don't love it enough to scoop it up, at least at this point. But they are collaborating on 2 new decks. So one is called the Goddess Power Oracle, which is goddess related, and I'm really excited to see what comes out of that collaboration. I haven't seen any preview images. I think it's coming out near the end of 2019, so I am keeping my eyes peeled for that one because I think it might be really cool, and I only have 1 goddess deck in my collection right now, which is amazing because I like working with the goddess. So I'm excited to see what those 2 come up with on that. They're also coming out with one called, I think, Crystal Spirits Oracle. And this one, I'm not sure. A couple of the images I've seen indicate that it might show like humanish looking faces inside of crystals as part of the artwork. And that's either going to work or it's not going to work. I'm not sure. But I also don't really have a good solid crystal oracle in my deck collection either, and I would love to have a crystal related oracle to work with, but I haven't found the right one yet. There's been a couple that have tempted me more impulsively, but I haven't wanted to pull the trigger enough yet. So I'm also really watching that one. And finally, this one is not those 2. I can't remember the artist name of this one. Let's see if I wrote it down. Was I that smart? Let's see. Nope, sure wasn't. But there is a oracle deck coming out called the Sacred Mysteries Chakra Oracle. I really enjoy working with chakras. I really want a good meaty chakra deck to play with, to work with, and I haven't gotten that yet. So I'm excited to see what this one looks like when it comes out. I'm not sure when it's due out. I'll have to check, but it's another one that the artwork style looks like it might be a good fit for me, but we'll see. I'm probably going to wait until people have walkthroughs or videos of that one before I pull the trigger, because I'm just not sure yet, and I can be really picky about chakra decks, as I've discovered. And finally, and I know this is only 4, but I couldn't think of a 5th right now. There's some that I've pre-ordered that I'm anticipating big time, but that's not the same as wishlist, right? Right. So the last one is actually the new version of the Dirty Pam. So in the Tarot Tube sort of YouTube community, we hear people chatting about the Dirty Pam. The Dirty Pam is a particular coloration of the Pamela Coleman Smith deck that Los Scarabeo had out. Now they had a version of this deck that had some really dramatic coloring. I think it was just called the Pamela Coleman Smith Tarot. And so what was happening is people were ordering this particular deck from Los Scarabeo, and sometimes they were getting the one with the dramatic coloring, and sometimes they were getting a different one, because I think they had reprinted it or they had changed it at some point, and the coloring changed, and not necessarily for the better for a lot of people. So it's got nicknamed the Dirty Pam. It's not dirty, it's just vibrant. It's like really bold and deep and vibrant. And that's definitely one that I would love to pick up. But what happened was Los Scarabeo pulled it. They don't have any more of that old coloring available, and they are reprinting it as its own deck. So that set of coloring is going to come out as its own deck in 2019 in a cool like lift-off top box. So the kind where the deck, I don't have any, where I don't have any, but the kind where the deck sits this way and the top lifts off. So not the type like this, that's 2-part, but the part like this, that's 2-part. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? So that one is going to be called the Radiant Wise Spirit. I'm just going to double check that that's really what it's called. Yes, the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot by Lo Scarabeo, and that's coming out this year in 2019. So that is definitely the last one that is on my wish list. I would really love to know what's on your wish list. So especially if you're not making video responses to this series of prompts, tell me down below what's on your wish list for 2019. Maybe my list will creep up to 5 or 7 or 10. So I'm always down to hear what like everybody else is anticipating or looking forward to picking up. So let me know. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you are new here and you want to see more of my content and more of my videos. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.